Welcome back, Radiant Soul. I'm Luna Celestine, and if you're hearing this message on May 8th, 2025, trust that it didn't arrive by accident. This is not just another point in time. It is a sacred intersection, a cosmic checkpoint where energy and timing converge to gently redirect you back to yourself. This moment isn't asking for speed. It's asking for presence. It's asking you to listen to that quiet, steady pulse within that knows exactly where you're headed, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. Leo, you are not lost. You are aligning. You are entering a phase where the pieces of your life, your career, your relationships, your emotional world are gradually returning to their natural orbit. Perhaps you've already felt it. A flicker of something reigniting within you, a subtle but certain sense that things are beginning to make sense again. It may not be loud or dramatic, but it's real. The inner fire you've carried through lifetimes is beginning to glow brighter, lighting the way ahead. And here's what the stars are whispering today. You don't have to hold it all together. You don't need to orchestrate every outcome or strategize every step. The universe isn't asking you to tighten your grip. It's inviting you to loosen it. Let go of the need to control how everything unfolds. You are not meant to force the bloom before its season. All that's required now is trust. Trust in the rhythm that has quietly been carrying you forward all along. In today's reading, we're going to journey into that rhythm together. We'll explore the subtle transformations unfolding beneath the surface. We'll uncover the decisions waiting in the wings. We'll meet the echoes of the past, the stirrings of love, and the choices that may shape your emotional future. But most importantly, we'll tune into the wisdom of your own heart, the only compass you truly need. So take a deep breath, Leo. Exhale the pressure. Inhale the possibility. Because what's coming next isn't just change. It's initiation. And it's leading you into a version of yourself your soul has long remembered and is finally ready to live. Are you ready? Let us begin. As the sun continues its transit through Taurus on this May 8th, Leo, your inner world begins to shift in ways that are both grounding and illuminating. Taurus energy, being fixed like yours, supports stability, but it also asks you to pause and reflect before you leap. This is not a day for haste. The skies are calling for sacred patience. Today, Mercury's influence may stir mental overactivity. Your thoughts are racing ahead of your heart, especially in matters that require a clear decision. You may be standing before a doorway, but unsure if you're ready to cross the threshold. The cosmos is not rushing you, Leo. Clarity is coming, but only if you stop trying to force it. Let stillness become your guide. There's also a deep emotional undercurrent flowing today. The moon's placement brings echoes from the past to the surface. Old faces, old stories, old desires. Someone from your history, literal or energetic, may reappear in your thoughts or even in your life. But the question is no longer, do they want you? The question now is, do they align with who you've become? You've grown. Don't forget that. The astrological alignments today also reveal hesitation around new beginnings. There's a sacred tension between your craving for something fresh and your fear of losing control. It's okay to be cautious, but don't let fear write the next chapter of your story. Sometimes the path forward doesn't require a plan, it requires trust. Spiritually, there's an invitation to reconnect with your own inner compass. The noise around you may grow louder, but your inner knowing is quiet, steady, and always present. If you feel disconnected, return to rituals that restore your clarity. Journaling, silence, movement, or prayer. You are more attuned than you think. And in matters of love, today's sky stirs powerful possibilities. You may find yourself drawn into a decision that could shape your emotional future. Whether it's committing to someone new, releasing someone old, or choosing yourself in a way you never have before, this is a moment where the heart must speak louder than logic. Leo, This day is not about fast changes or dramatic moves. It's about quiet choices, soulful reflections, and gentle alignment. The universe is asking for your presence, not your perfection. Let your heart lead, and trust that what's meant for you will not miss you. Today's astrology asks you to slow down and listen, not just to the world around you, but to the wisdom within. With the sun in grounded Taurus and Mercury stirring the air with questions and second guesses, your financial and professional path may feel like it's shifting beneath your feet. But don't confuse movement with instability. Sometimes the earth trembles not in fear, but in preparation for growth. In your career, there may be a subtle tension between your desire to act boldly and the cosmic reminder to proceed with mindfulness. If you've been considering a new job, a major investment, or a shift in direction, today's skies suggest pause, reflect, review. This is not the moment to leap blindly. Let the dust settle before you claim the next step. The universe is preparing something more aligned than you expected, but it requires your patience, not your pressure. If recent efforts have gone unnoticed or unrewarded, resist the urge to overexert. The recognition you're seeking may be delayed, but it is not denied. What's important now is how you show up when no one is watching. Keep tending your inner flame. Keep working with quiet dignity. The rewards will follow, not from noise, but from consistency. Financially, this is a day to be wise with your energy, both emotional and monetary. You may feel tempted to spend as a way of seeking comfort or validation. Ask yourself gently, is this a true need or a distraction? Taurus energy calls you to build something lasting, not fleeting. Consider investments that nourish you long-term, whether that's learning a skill, protecting your resources, or planting seeds for something you'll harvest in the seasons ahead. For those working with clients, teams, or creative ventures, today offers a chance to revisit the why behind your work. Are you aligned with your purpose? Does your labor reflect your values? Realignment may be needed, not as a failure, but as a sacred course correction. Trust that your soul knows where it wants to go. Remember, Leo, abundance is not just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about how fully you live, how generously you give, and how deeply you honor your calling. Today's energy is fertile, but only if you treat it with reverence. Don't force the harvest. Tend the soil. The bloom is coming. There's something soft but undeniable in the air today, Leo. A magnetic pull toward emotional clarity, perhaps even a reckoning with the heart. With the moon brushing against the sensitive waters of Cancer, and Mercury still weaving threads through your memory, love today feels more like a mirror than a mystery. The kind of mirror that doesn't just reflect how you feel, but why you feel it. For those of you still holding fragments of a past connection, a look, a name, a story that hasn't quite faded, today may stir those embers. Someone from your past might reach out, or memories might revisit you in waves. But remember, Leo, not everything that returns is meant to be reclaimed. The stars are not testing your heart. They are giving you a chance to see just how much it has grown. Ask yourself gently, is this person aligned with the version of you that exists now, or with the one you've already outgrown? For others, today marks a quiet beginning. You may feel the emergence of something new, a glance, a message, a sudden curiosity, blooming like spring within you. Don't rush it. Let it breathe. Venus's placement favors emotional resonance over superficial attraction. This isn't about chasing intensity. It's about nurturing depth. If something or someone feels safe, slow, and soulful, it may be the start of something real. And if you're in a relationship, the cosmos encourages gentle honesty. There may be unspoken questions between you and your partner, subtle doubts, quiet longings, or moments of emotional distance. Don't panic. These are not cracks, but invitations to reroute. Instead of seeking answers through control or urgency, seek them through stillness. Speak with tenderness. Listen not just to words, but to what the silences are saying. Most of all, Leo, trust your intuition. Love that is meant for you will feel like a remembering, not a chasing. The universe isn't asking you to sacrifice yourself for someone else's comfort. It's asking you to be true to yourself, to your heart, and to the kind of love that doesn't just thrill you, but grounds you. Let today be about choosing from the soul, not the fear of being alone. You are never truly alone, Leo, and the love you're calling in is already making its way toward you, softly, steadily, in perfect time. Today, Leo, your body becomes the quiet oracle, whispering truths your mind may have overlooked. Under the current planetary transits, especially with the moon moving through the tender waters of Cancer and the sun grounded in steady Taurus, your physical and emotional well-being are deeply intertwined. This is a day not just for action, but for tuning in, for asking yourself not, what do I need to do, but what do I need to feel whole? If you've been pushing forward, energetically, mentally, or physically, the cosmos gently urges you to pause, not because you're weak, but because healing doesn't bloom under pressure. It unfolds in stillness. Your nervous system may be carrying more than you realize, small, silent stresses layered over time, tension held in your shoulders, your jaw, your breath. Let today be a soft return, a return to presence, a return to breath. Emotionally, you may feel more sensitive than usual, even nostalgic. Old wounds or buried emotions could surface, not to harm you, but to be witnessed. Give them space. There's no need to fix anything today. There's only the sacred act of acknowledgement. You don't need to be perfect to be at peace. You don't need to have it all figured out to rest. This is a powerful time for gentle rituals of nourishment, warm herbal tea, movement without urgency, time spent in nature or in quiet reflection. Your body will thank you for every act of kindness you offer it today. And if you've been delaying medical check-ins, health decisions, or rest, take it as a sign to prioritize yourself again. Your vitality is not something to postpone. Leo, your heart, both emotional and literal, thrives when you are connected to joy. Even small, fleeting moments of laughter, pleasure, or beauty can be the medicine your spirit needs. Make time for them. The stars remind you that burnout is not a badge of honor, and resilience doesn't mean running on empty. Replenish, restore, come back to yourself. Above all, trust that your body knows how to heal, just as your soul knows how to return home. You are not behind. You are simply being asked to slow down so your healing can catch up. In the dance of the stars today, Leo, your energy resonates most harmoniously with the water signs, Scorpio and Pisces, whose depth invites you into emotional authenticity, and with Virgo and Cancer, who offer grounding, nurture, and subtle understanding of your hidden vulnerabilities. These signs may bring comfort today, as kindred mirrors, as soul companions, or simply as a gentle presence when words are not enough. On the other hand, interactions with Taurus or Capricorn might feel weighted, as if your fire is being dimmed by their caution. You're not clashing by nature, but you may find yourself speaking different emotional languages. Don't force connection. Let it breathe. With Sagittarius or Aries, sparks may fly, both in passion and in friction. Their boldness may mirror your own, but timing is key. Misalignment now doesn't mean forever. Today's lucky color is yellow, the color of solar clarity, cheerful expansion, and heartfelt truth. Let it remind you of your inner sun. Wear it, surround yourself with it, or simply visualize it when you feel off center. Let it illuminate your path, especially when doubts creep in. Not everything that matters arrives quickly. Some of the most beautiful transformations happen slowly, quietly, like light rising behind the mountains, not to be rushed, but always right on time. You are that light. And so, dear Leo, as this sacred reading comes to a close, I invite you to pause, not just the video, but the momentum of your day, and truly breathe. Breathe into the space you've created simply by showing up for yourself, by listening, by allowing the cosmos to speak to your heart in its own language, the language of alignment, timing, and truth. You are not behind, you are not broken, you are not waiting for life to begin. You are already in it, in the sacred middle of your becoming. Today was not about answers, but about remembering that you are allowed to rest, to receive, to release, that you don't need to chase what is meant for you. You only need to remain open, honest, and rooted in your light. Whatever part of your journey you're in, whether you're healing, beginning again, or letting go, know that you are exactly where you need to be. The stars are not just above you, Leo. They are within you, whispering ancient truths that only you can embody. Don't rush the unfolding. Trust your rhythm, and keep choosing the life that feels like home in your chest. Thank you for spending this moment with me. If today's message touched your spirit, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Like, subscribe, and return tomorrow, because each day brings a new layer of your destiny to light. Until then, remember this: the universe walks with you, and your light, Leo, was never meant to be hidden. Keep shining. I'll see you soon.